All right, good morning. We're going to go ahead and get rolling. Today's lesson is simply going to be a little bit about creating a gesture. I'm using Sketchbook Pro. It's one of the easier sketchbooks to work from. Previously, I had been working with a red application, so I'm going to go ahead and change my pencil back to black. And I'm going to make sure it's pretty black. And sometimes you can even hit the square. Let's go back here and make it more of a blue-black. Like the options in this about having subtle changes. The pencil is a little bit lighter than normal. We're going to start with our line of action, which is going to be sweeping us through. And then I'm going to begin to sketch using the cranial mass. And again, I don't want to be too perfect on these things. I've unlocked my attachment here, mainly because I want to have the freedom of creating my mannequin. Okay, now my gesture action is going to follow the leg and my second leg for my weight. Now keep in mind when you're doing a gesture, it is exactly that. It's a gesture. It's loose. It is wandering. It doesn't have, a perfect feel to it. What I try to do is stay a little bit in proportion. I'll build a cranial mass, a kind of inverted egg form, and then in here into the chest area, usually it's a barrel for me. And then I call my bowl for my leg area. Sometimes I'll even call it Superman pants. And then I'll build into my figure form. Once I've penciled it in, I'll change to my paintbrush, which I've kind of moved through. And it's a little bit more of a dynamic line. I might use my lock, which kind of straightens or helps my line. And it'll want to kind of freshen it up for me. Again, the gesture itself builds. It does not have to look like a cartoon, right? It does begin to create structure as you're evolving through your piece. The first few gestures you should keep fairly loose, not try to get too much into detail, and keep them simple.